Good morning, my name's Karen and I'm part of the HELM team, and this morning I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas tree decoration using felt, buttons and anything you can find around the house. The Christmas tree decoration is actually going to be a Christmas tree. This one I did earlier and I've used beads and I've sewn it. I actually like sewing, so for me this is my favourite. If you don't like sewing you can stick. So these are all sewn on. This one, I love buttons. Buttons you can get from anything, can't you? You can take them off of an old shirt, an old cardigan, an old jumper, and they're really good for making things. And I've stuck this one. This one's stuck. This one also is very simple, and it doesn't have to be a green tree. It could be any other colour tree that you've got. You don't have to use felt, you could use fabric. And it's got googly eyes. You can get these from the range or Hobbycraft. So what we start with is our A4 piece of paper, and we fold it in half and we cut it till we make it an A5 piece of paper, like this. And then we fold the A5 piece of paper and we draw a Christmas tree on it, so that when we've drawn one side of it, it opens up and it is exactly the same both sides. So this is mine. I put it against the fold. I drew a Christmas tree, like this one obviously, and then I cut it out, and then I got this. Then you get two pieces of felt. You need a front and a back, and you put your Christmas tree on them, and you can either pin and cut around it or draw and then cut. You can do it singly or do it together, whatever you find easy. Then when you've done that, you'll end up with two trees like this. So you need to decorate the front tree, not back, because you'd only need one side decorated. I've already started decorating mine and I've used buttons. So these are the buttons that I've used. I put one at the top to represent the star, and then I randomly put them everywhere else. And then you have the back. You have the back. Then you need to put some glue on, PVA glue. So I glued the back, and you must leave a little gap at the top for the loop that goes on the tree, hang it, and a gap at the bottom so that you can stuff it. Then you get your loop. Now that can be a piece of ribbon, could be a piece of wool, piece of cotton. I've got some rickrack here. I've got this bag, which is a bottle bag. I thought I actually could cut those circles out and stick on the tree, but it's got a nice braid here that I could use for the hanger. And you stick that on there. Then you might need to stick some more glue on the front one. It does take a bit of time to glue because it takes a while for them to stick together. And you match it up. If it doesn't quite match up, you can always trim it up afterwards, that's not a problem. And there you have that one like that. Now, a tip, if it doesn't stick together very quickly, I got some pegs and I just pegged it together. Just to help it on its way. You could use glitter. You could put glitter all over it. Now you need your tree stump. So a little piece of brown felt or black, or if you haven't got any felt, you could use cardboard. You could paint it yourself. Paint it the colour. And you stick that in the middle of the bottom one, like that. So that's the tree stump and the handle. Oops, that handle's come off. So it does take time, a bit of time to glue together. Stick. Then the famous stuffing. If you don't have stuffing, just use cotton wool. That's absolutely fine. You don't need much. And you just push it up there into the middle, like that. And then make sure your tree stump doesn't go up there as well, like that one just did. and then you glue around the bottom. There we go. I might take that peg off and peg that bottom bit. And there you have your Christmas decoration. Obviously when the pegs are off, it will look much better. But keep the pegs on for a while if it's not sticking. And there you have your Christmas decoration. Next week we're going to make some Christmas cards, so I will post what we need for that. And if you've made a Christmas tree, I'd really love to see it. And if you've made a sock, a snowman, I'd love to see that too. So bye for now, and happy Christmas crafting, and I will see you next week.